Hello, I was looking through my computer the other day and found some footage I had recorded from my second stereotactic radiosurgery, or gamma knife procedure. I meant to upload this at the time as a one finished video, and I don't know why I didn't. So it has been quite a long time, 5 years, but I do think it's important to get this video out there because if it just sits on my computer, it probably won't be seen again, or maybe seen by me in a few years. And the first video I made, which is possible to click here, I hope, or the link is in the description below, was watched by so many people, and it was really appreciated because I think if people are about to have it done or knew someone who was about to have it done, just watching the process was quite therapeutic. This video, yes, was from my second stereotactic radiosurgery. So in brief, I had one done in 2010. It wasn't successful, sadly. I decided to sort of put my mind, my AVM or arteriovenous malformation, literally to the back of my head where it is. And I just sort of forgot about it. I lived life. I went away to uni, I started work. Life was just so busy, so hectic. And I sadly should have acted quicker because then in 2019, I had another brain hemorrhage, which the doctors decided needed some kind of an immediate plan to try and sort out the AVM, and I was then scheduled in for a second lot of stereotactic radiosurgery. I arose and my aunt and uncle took me up to Sheffield, one of the stereotactic radiosurgery centres. We stayed where my mum and dad had stayed a decade before, and not too far from the hospital itself. Side note, I love bicycles, so this piece of art was very pretty. Once all checked in, we headed to the hospital for the day appointment.
All right, got here in plenty of time, didn't we?
Here they checked my blood pressure, took bloods, explained the procedure in full and gave me my steroid medication that I had to take that evening, and then the next day and potentially the day after, although I can't quite remember.
Sam, look at that view out of there. Amazing.
Nice.
All the blood tests done, ready for tomorrow.
Everything's done, blood test done, I've got my medication in my bag, and yeah, everyone's so lovely and friendly up here, they're so nice. So yeah, I'm all ready for 7 AM to start the process.
Right, so here we go.
Go.
Something to eat.
That night I had pizza from a Wetherspoons nearby. The next morning I woke up and then we went down to the hospital.
Perfect. That was quite good. That was quite interesting.
By dashing and the lift ceiling. Here is the frame and 2 huge looking injections. Better than the one I saw at Oxford.
This is actually from Oxford, so I don't know why they didn't show you that. Very strange. And then shunting through to the AVM. Just go back again.
Nice.
There we go.
So this bit up here, it's
normal.
happy. Oh, that's
that
not.
bit's happy.
So it's just this.
Yeah,
bit.
just that little nidus.
Okay. The procedure was fully explained. The doctor was so nice and so helpful and so clear. I set up my camera now to film myself having the injections, but then one of the nurses was dead against it. And she said to me she thinks it looks a lot worse than it is and didn't think it was suitable to be seen, so I decided to turn my camera off. Here's the shot soon after it was fitted. It does look really quite painful, but it's not. Hello everyone, hi everyone, here's a frame. And you can do a circle around the bed. Thank you. it's a case that the injections that they go into the head are quite sharp, but they soon take effect. I then had an MRI scan, and then I had the halo fitted. This is for the exact measurements in relation to my head and the frame. And then I had an angiogram. This is where they go into the groin and feed a tube up into the artery into the brain. Okay, ready? I had to lie flat for many hours after. This was so I didn't move and rip the artery open.
Hi, Sam.
Hi. I have a link to a video I made many years ago about an angiogram. If you click here, it should work, or it will be in the description below. Then it was time for the actual procedure to take place.
It's going to measure the distance away and turn the machine from your frame.
Okay. I cannot remember exactly how long I was in there for, but I did fall asleep. It is silent, it is painless, tiny beams of radiation come in, they're zapped in, and alone they do not damage the tissue, but the point where they all converge, that's where there is an effect. And I'm sure I remember it was explained to me that it's almost like an internal scarring process, or internal sunburn, where it then prompts the body to naturally sort of try and repair itself, and it fills in the little area. I then had my frame taken off.
Vlog. Just look at me and just... right, perfect. You can't see with that.
Such a feeling of relief. Not that it hurt when it was on, but it was just the sort of pressure gone. But it's hard to explain. I stayed in the hospital overnight.
Right, see you in the morning. Bye, bye, see you in the morning.
They monitored me and just checked I was okay. Here's the breakfast the next morning, and here's me saying goodbye to my bedroom. And then just over 1 month later, I had it all done again. Then in September, I had an embolisation. This took place at John Radcliffe Hospital in Oxford. This is a procedure where they put you fully unconscious. They feed a tube up into the head, through the groin. They go in the groin and feed the tube up through the artery. And they put in a little platinum kind of coil, I think it was, that sort of blocked off the blood supply to the AVM, and the theory is that that, in combination with the stereotactic radiosurgery, should obliterate the AVM. I have had a checkup. I've had a couple of checkups since then, and the last one was about a year and a bit ago, which was 4 years after the procedure, and it had shown there had been a reduction, but it was still there. So I need to go back and have another checkup, which I think should happen quite soon. I just want to note that the nurses and the doctors up at Sheffield were absolutely fantastic. This stereotactic radiosurgery, or gamma knife centre, is truly wonderful, and I really do recommend it if you are looking to have that kind of work done. Everyone was so friendly, and I just really want to thank everyone for letting me film, and and just being such happy people. Also a massive thank you to my aunt and uncle Alan and Chris for taking me there and back twice. I hope you found this video useful or interesting in some way. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Thank you very much.